Are you ready to shell out an extra $400 for the latest MacBook Pro just because of a tiny component that's in short supply? Well, that's exactly what's happening, and it's all because of a global shortage of RAM, or random access memory, which is a crucial part of what makes our computers tick. This shortage is not just affecting Apple, but the entire tech industry, and it's about to get a whole lot worse. The reason this matters is that RAM is a fundamental component of modern computing, and it's used in everything from our smartphones to massive data centers. With the rise of artificial intelligence, the demand for RAM has skyrocketed, and manufacturers just can't keep up. The problem is that building new RAM factories or fabs takes time, money, and expertise, so it's not like companies can just ramp up production overnight. As a result, prices are surging, and that's being passed on to consumers in the form of more expensive devices. So what's behind this RAM shortage, and how did we get here? Well, it all started with the explosion of cloud computing and the growth of massive data centers. These data centers need huge amounts of RAM to power the servers that store and process all our data, and that's driven up demand. At the same time, the rise of AI and machine learning has created a whole new level of demand for high-performance computing, which requires even more RAM. But the thing is, RAM manufacturing is a complex and time-consuming process that involves creating tiny, intricate patterns on silicon wafers. It's not like building a car where you can just add more assembly lines and crank out more units. Building new RAM factories or fabs can take years and cost billions of dollars, so it's a major investment. And even then, there are no guarantees that the new supply will meet the surging demand. As a result, prices for RAM have gone through the roof, and that's having a ripple effect throughout the tech industry. For example, the new MacBook Pro laptops are as much as $400 more expensive than their predecessors, and that's directly because of the RAM shortage. But it's not just Apple, other manufacturers are feeling the pinch too, and that's going to mean higher prices for consumers across the board. And it's not just laptops and smartphones that are affected. The RAM shortage is also hitting the data center market, where companies like Google, Amazon, and Facebook are feeling the squeeze. This means that the cost of cloud computing is going up, and that could have a major impact on the way we use the internet. So, what does this mean for everyday people? Well, for starters, it means that your next computer or smartphone is going to cost more than you expected. But it also means that the cost of cloud computing is going up, which could affect the way you store and access your data. And if you're a business owner, it could mean that your cloud computing bills are about to get a lot bigger. The RAM shortage is also going to have a major impact on the development of AI and machine learning, which could have far-reaching consequences for everything from self-driving cars to medical research. It's a complex issue, but the bottom line is that the RAM shortage is a major problem that's going to affect us all in one way or another. In conclusion, the RAM shortage is a major issue that's having a significant impact on the tech industry, and it's about to get a whole lot worse. With prices surging and manufacturers struggling to keep up with demand, it's going to be a tough time for consumers and businesses alike. But the thing is, this is not just a problem, it's also an opportunity. As the demand for RAM continues to grow, companies are going to have to get creative and find new ways to meet that demand. So, if you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in the RAM shortage and the wider world of tech, be sure to subscribe to our channel for more videos and analysis. We'll be keeping a close eye on this story and bringing you all the latest updates, so hit that subscribe button and join the conversation.